Well, I'm Simone the specialist.
Okay.
Specialist, synonym for craftsman. That's a person that's skilled in a particular craft, right?
Yeah.
So now that we got definitions out the way, let me further explain my crafts. They call me Simone the Do-Rag Bandit.
Yes, right.
Because I flex every outfit with a matching set of rags, every color in the spectrum from white to black, and I always leave the tail out in the back. They call me Simonio, the female Romeo, because I have your girl like Julia.
Come on, Simone.
Ready to run away with me, thinking shit's a game until these two fingers start to control her.
Okay.
Or her name in my telling on the Tina, the way I turn her. She called me her since I ghosted her, talking about she's been feeling overdue. Couldn't have niggas call me Megan once they see how I train her. They call me Simone Smith, the vibe clover. See, I take ordinary nothing and add some heat into cold shit, mold it into some fly shit, and when you think I can't do it twice, I go out of my way to repair it, have you feeling brand new in no time. See, ain't nobody out here doing what I do. See, I'm humble, balanced, and approachable, but I'm still quiet, collected, and comfortable. I observe the spot if I don't know you, still show respect like I roll with you, and I'll pop off like a button on some weather jeans. You ought to try Jesus, don't try me. Hey. So if you see me coming through, just move to the side for me. If you step on my shoes underneath that apology, even if you accidentally bumped into me, you better acknowledge me. And you can't say you didn't see me when I walked in the spot because you couldn't help but spot me. Me, standing taller than everybody in the building. Me, solo dolo, but I have goons around me. That was just to knock the dust off.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
This next piece is really dear to my heart. It's about 5 separate pieces morphed into one. It's track number 3 off of my newly released poetry book called titled I Am by Simone, especially because bitch I am. So you ever just get goosebumps about your own shit? Okay. Every time I look in the mirror. Bitch, I'm great. Okay. All right, let's get into it. I be a rock, hard on the outside, rough and rigid. Looked over, walked past, pushed to the side, left alone. I be a rock, but underneath, added pressure. I be a diamond, added pleasure, but only under dim lights. Licked a lot, pressed into with fingers, washed over, deep and careful, wet and wild. Heavy on the inside. I always be naked. Enunciation covered the self-consciousness that be my voice as words flow out of me. I always be stimulated, pressed together, to be fed or not to be fed. When is the last time what you was doing was feeding you and not just everybody around you? You gotta stop being around people who like your potential. Only in your corner because to them you're beneficial. Gotta stop being around people who only talk about what they bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Every creative I'm around is not just bringing shit to the table. We are bringing our own table.
Yeah.
You see, you put your own shit on your own table and you keep your table with you.
Yeah.
You stay promoting yourself because, baby, your brand is you.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are unaware, your applause after this will introduce me. But in case your glasses ain't all your ears because you know to hit better, you gotta come close and look and see. You should be sitting on the edge of the seat. Anticipating the vibes I bring the lady in the presence of me. All this dope shit you're hearing for, I don't remember the entrance fee, but it was damn near free, and that's not me talking. As anyone who's heard of the hot shit that I spit poetically, who is Simone? I mean, she kinda tall. Who she be? I'm just a nickel, plus 2 pennies that keeps a few dimes with me, but loose change loves company, so even if they didn't come with me, they aren't far from me. It's just the sauce I pack it. I think this kind of meant for me. And if my plate ever look too full, pay compliments to the coloring, and she not even my cup of Juliet, but if she's a bad bitch, she will fuck with me. There may be people in here who don't know me. And while I ask your attention politely, but fuck all that, because I won't say shit else nicely, so if there's a problem, we can go outside. I got time, I'll be there momentarily. Okay. See these index fingers pressed against lips? They don't have like targets, meaning anybody will get hit, whether it's with a mic stand or some balled up fist, because I'm no gangster. But when it comes to my poetry, I never hesitate to slap a bitch. So if I tell you to shut the fuck up, I meant it. And you know, it's kind of crazy. Because a lot of people ask me for new shit. Like they deserve it. That ran over your heads. A lot of people ask me for new shit. Like they deserve it. But then I give it to them. And then they be in my DMs like, man, Simone, your words is kind of slick. Like it's my fault that we are conditioned to buy shoes that we fit. You want me to chase you, climb over your walls, but you forgot to mention the barbed wire. See, I was interested in you, but the last time I chased someone, it backfired. Face pale, fake grin, rose cheeks, found myself up under a tent in a circus game that only they were playing must have temporarily changed my name to it. Ain't no awards for being real. Just scars and shit.
Yeah.
Heart so good, but so tired, about to give up on niggas altogether, expecting them to do me how I do them, but they don't. I'm sorry. I mean, they can. My bad. I mean, they can, but for the person that they want.
Right.
Meanwhile, for me, they don't.
Yeah.
But it's cool, because I don't even get mad at niggas no more who don't know me, because not everybody can keep good company. So you wonder why my shit sound redundant. But it's because niggas don't be listening. And people wonder why I haven't pushed my book yet, but it's because niggas not out here reading, but be crying when their hearts is bleeding. Meanwhile, the poetry I spit is meant to be feeding, but when we tell niggas to shut the fuck up, they want to get in their feelings, and sometimes I just be confused. Yeah. Like, what is the meaning of educating niggas who think learning ceases once we stop going to school? Yeah. Put me in the history books because I be creating my own genre of poetry. Like, how am I always talking my shit, but it be sounding conscious too? Treat my poetry like bars of soap. These words are put together intentionally. It's meant to cleanse you. That negative energy, put that shit past you. That love, don't be afraid to let it grasp you. Yeah. It don't matter if not one person fuck with you. It don't matter if not one person like you. It really don't matter if not one person believe in you. Something I learned a little long time ago was that, you know, if darkness didn't fill empty spaces, light wouldn't have been invented to show the depth of a room.
Speak, poet.
I'm Simone, the specialist. Thank you.
Yes.